Hello, beautiful people. I trust you're doing great today. Yeah, I just put up my camera and I just want to encourage somebody today. See, let me tell you, there's one thing that you don't know. One of the key things to success is what? Consistency and patience. If you do not have what patience and consistency, you might just give up along the way. Let's just even take for instance in this YouTube street, if you're not if you're not patient, you're not consistent, there are times where you just want to give up. There are times where you just feel overwhelmed and you're just discouraged, you just want to give up. But let me tell you something. There's one thing you need to know about success. It doesn't just come overnight. It requires a lot of what? Work. It requires a lot of what? Overnight, you know, overnight, sleepless nights. Sometimes you might not even sleep, you might just see yourself, struggling, and you're asking yourself, when am I going to just get this thing done? When am I going to make it? When am I going to arrive? Listen, don't give up. I understand that you are overwhelmed. I understand that you are tired. But let me tell you, have you just take a look at a tree, for instance? A tree did not just grow a day. Let me just use a tree for instance. It did not just grow overnight. There are times where you plant it and then you have to water the roots, maybe even for years. For years. But once the tree stands, it's very, very hard for you to uproot that tree. Very, very difficult for that tree to be uprooted. That is how success is. When you take your time to grow, you will see that by the time you stand, it will be difficult for you to be uprooted. It will be difficult for anything to shake you. But if it's that, some people want fast lane success where, boom, before you know, overnight, they are successful, and you'll be asking, oh, wow, me, what am I doing? What am I doing? Those kind of success is not sustainable. It's not lasting. It cannot last. Okay, do you understand me? So what I'm trying to say that anytime you're feeling like, okay, you're so overwhelming, take a look at what the tree. It takes time to what? To grow. It takes time to flourish. It takes sometimes to be on the ground, inside the ground, gaining its root, gaining a stand for a very long time. But does it mean that it's not going to grow? It will grow. So whatever you're going through right now, you're on your journey of success and you're feeling like to give up, please don't give up. The only thing is that if you feel a strategy is not working for you, you can change strategy. If you feel something is not working for you, you can change the technique at which you do that thing, because sometimes you might just be in the wrong track doing the right thing consistently, and you don't know that this is the wrong thing you're doing consistently. Because I tell people, see, when you keep doing the wrong thing, you might be consistent, but you're consistent in the wrong thing, you will just not succeed. Okay, but when you're consistent in the right thing, in another sense, and let me tell you, are you going to feel overwhelmed? Yes. Are you going to feel like giving up? Yes. But when you remember the passion that you have, when you remember, the burning desire you have for success, you will not want to what? Give up. You will just get up and, keep going. Okay. So what I want to tell you is that check what you're doing, what I'm consistent at. Is this thing the right way? Even if it's in this year's YouTube journey, because and speaking to people here and all of that. Even if you're a content creator, you're a career person, you're an educational person, you're in your studies, you're going to school, check yourself. This thing I am doing, am I consistent in the right way? Am I consistent in the right track? Because sometimes I just be consistent in the wrong track. That is why you are not getting it right. That's why you're not succeeding. So one thing is to be consistent. One thing is to be consistent in the right thing. So make sure that you're consistent in the right thing. And when you use a tactics, when you use a strategy is not working for you, please don't just be stuck. Don't just remain in that and say, we die here. You can change tactics. You can change your tactics. And who knows? You might just see yourself, flying. You might just see yourself what succeeding and all of that. So I'm just here to encourage you in your journey of success. One thing you must have as a virtue is patience. One thing you must have as a virtue is what? Patience and consistency. You must have the patience to keep going, irrespective of whatever it is. Do not quit. The harvest is coming. Do not quit before the harvest comes. You're still watering the roots. Do not quit when the harvest has not come. So, I wish you well, and my prayer is that we all are going to grow. We are going to reach a greater height, a very big height, that when I see you tomorrow, I will be proud of you and you will be proud of me. And together we are going to make the world a better place. See you.